You know, I'm pretty sure that this movie, if it came out in December, James McAvoy would have been in the Oscar race. He just would have been in it.
The only chance we have is if all three of us go crazy on this guy.
Who is that? Maybe she can help us.
We're here! Help us! We're in here!
Don't worry. He's not allowed to touch you.
Split is directed by M.Night and it stars James McAvoy, Anya Taylor-Joy, Betty Buckley and Hayley Lou Richardson. The Split pretty much follows Anya Taylor-Joy and her two friends as they are kidnapped after a birthday party by James McAvoy, who plays a man named Kevin, and Kevin has 23 different personalities. So he kind of puts the girls in this captivity and they have to try, I suppose they're just trying to get out for 2 hours, and it's pretty intense stuff. James McAvoy, I would say he is fantastic in the role of Kevin and the 8 or 9 other roles that he plays, because he plays out of the 23 about 8 or 9 of the personalities, and that was just really cool to see because you see a clear differentiation of each personality on screen. Because there are scenes where James McAvoy goes from one character to another, back to another, and you just see that and you realise how distinctive it is, and you recognise that they're just different. Anya Taylor-Joy from the movie called The Witcher, a movie I hope to be reviewing relatively soon. But here, she's great, she's mysterious, and adds this vulnerability to her as well. Also, the psychiatrist, played by Betty Buckley, who like does all the medical lookings at Kevin and examining different personalities, I thought she was really good too. Although I did find her character more or less giving information to the audience rather than being a fully fledged character. Shyamalan, I think, did a really good job writing this movie, how the movie had all these different twists and turns throughout it. But not so much the twists and turns that are so revelating, it's just more little bits of information that are revealed and hinted to, and you kind of piece it together, and then you feel like you have the movie, and then it goes a different direction, which is something I really appreciate of it. The movie I also thought was really well shot. The vast majority of the movie plays in the rooms where the girls are kidnapped, and the way they were able to make the whole surroundings just seem a bit more like a labyrinth and very large, I thought was great. I thought that they made the whole area of the movie seem a lot bigger than it actually was. And I will also say that Shyamalan, I reckon he's back in form for this. I mean, there are a few problems with Split. I mean, there is an very exposition-heavy Skype call when Betty Buckley explains to in a conference what dissociative identity disorder is, and that kind of felt way too exposition-heavy. Could have been handled a little bit better. I also think that some things in the movie, they kind of reference them in vague ways, or things just don't make sense, or they seem a little bit silly. But at the end, it all comes together and it makes a lot more sense. When it wraps up very nicely in the end, it's good. It's good. And my final problem was Hayley Lou Richardson. She was great in The Age of 17, but here she was over the top. I mean, I still don't quite know if she's a great actress or not. Maybe her acting just draws off her life experiences, so maybe she just has more experience having fights with her best friends because she's dating their older brother, rather than being an actual kidnapped victim with 2 other girls after having a birthday party. So, but hey, I don't know a life story, you don't either. I feel this, if enough people see this video, her Wikipedia page might change. Anyway, that's that. Split, though, I reckon is actually pretty good. And for the first movie I've seen that counts as 2017, I would say Split. I'll have a side of fries with that. Have you seen Split? What did you think of it? What's your favourite M. Night Shyamalan movie? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to become one of the Platypus, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. How about you click that subscribe button for more content? Or click one of these 2 videos. You know, either one's good enough.